Today we are honored that Ewart Hall once again welcomes a global icon who embodies many of the attributes we hope to instill in the next generation of our students. In fact, I'm very pleased to share with you that AUC is proud to call him one of our own. The university was honored to present Sir Magdi Yacoob with an honorary degree in 1989, honorary doctorate, making him officially an AUC alumnus.
First to say, I am humbled by everybody here, and by your description, and by the president and all that. I really am humbled.
Our next picture is a sign of the recognition that you received. This is obviously President Gamal Abdel Nasser. I think handing you an award because you were one of the top students in your class, one of the top 10 students in your class on graduation, am I right?
Yes, indeed. I was one of the first 10. Transplantation of all organ transplantation, tissue and organ transplantation, as is written في الدستور هي هبة الحياة وواجب على كل مواطن. The idea of equity in healthcare delivery was gripping to me from the days I was at Filas Renaini. But I've seen that 80% of the world do not get the care they need, and only 20% benefit from all the discoveries and so on. And I always felt this is just not fair, and it just cannot continue. And that what drove me to put more and more effort into philanthropy. But you want to know the story of the American millionaire who gave us $24 million. He was not a candidate for transplantation for many reasons. And at that time, I championed or invented or started an operation called the domino operation, where I could get a heart from somebody with high pressure in the lung who needed transplant for heart and lung, and I take that heart and give it to him. And he came to dinner to my hotel and said, what do you want? I said, a research center. He said, what? How much would that cost? I said, 20 million. He said, what? And I said, he said, my wife makes all the decisions. Can I ask her? Can I ask her tonight and come back to you in the morning? I said, absolutely, sir. So he rang me early morning and says, Helen says yes.
The question is, how do you see the future of growing tissues like heart valves from stem cells, since this is the future? We've talked about the history of cardiothoracic surgery as regards to heart transplant or repairing heart valves, but how do you see the future of that?
I think stem cell research was very active and instrumental in us discovering a whole lot of things, but there are massive disappointments in actually applying particularly bone marrow derived stem cells to the heart or other organs, and that has to stop. Depression and severe sadness can cause a heartbreak. There is a syndrome or a disease which is called the broken heart syndrome or Takotsubo disease, where you have almost like a heart attack and everything in the heart is normal. It's not a heart attack, it is depression and it is sadness. So we must fight depression And I say to people, it's not all roses. There are lots of hurdles, sleepless nights, disappointments, pain, whatever. But if you are completely determined and you have what I call passion, and you know what you're getting in for, and you love it, I'm sure you will succeed, so long as you're not arrogant.